Hi and welcome to my guide. Today we're going to be completing the quest Shield of Arrav. This video will be split into two parts, and the part that you will need to watch depends on which gang you're going to be joining during this quest. The first half is for the Phoenix gang. The items that you'll need are 20 coins, which you can either get by simply picking up an iron dagger from the Lumbridge Goblin Hut and then sell it to the weapon store in Varrock for 21 coins. For the recommended items is some food and a weapon to kill a combat 10, which only has a max hit of 1. I suggest to pick up a second iron dagger spawn and use this as a weapon. To be able to defeat that combat 10, you don't really need any combat stats. Then you'll also need a friend or an alt account that can defeat a combat 25. And that friend will have to join the Black Arms gang. And as for the teleports, nothing is required as everything takes place within the city walls of Varrock. Where you can start the Shield of Arrav quest as a Phoenix gang member is here north inside of the Varrock castle inside of the library. In there you'll find Reldo. Let's talk to him. And select option 1, that you are in search of a quest. Next we will need to search some bookcases. The one that we will need to search is the most northwestern one. Well, the second most northwestern one. Right-click on that bookcase and select Search or Examine, depending if you play 2001Scape, and you will find the Shield of Arrav book. Read it. And after you've read the book, we will need to talk to Reldo. Once we've read the book, let's talk to Reldo, and maybe he will know where one of the two gangs are, called the Phoenix gang. He does not, however, but he will redirect us to Barak the Fur Trader in Varrock Square. So, walk south and exit the castle, or use a Varrock teleport if you want to, and let's go talk to Barak. Once here in the Varrock Square, let's go to the northeastern stalls and there should find Barak. Let's talk to him and select option 1. Can you tell me where to find the Phoenix gang? Next, since he doesn't want to get into trouble, you will need to pay him 20 coins and he will tell you where the hideout is of the Phoenix gang. And therefore you will need to select option 1. Once you know the location of the Phoenix gang, let's head south to the Blue Moon Inn, on the other side of the road of the Varrock Sword Shop. In there we'll find a combat 10 called Johnny the Beard. This NPC we will need to defeat. It is basically just as strong as a regular man. Attack this NPC. If you need some food, in the house just south of the Blue Moon Inn, there you'll find 6 cabbages. But Johnny the Beard isn't really that strong and his max hit is only a 1. No, don't retreat, you cunt. Yes. Once the intense battle is over, take the scroll that it has dropped and then exit east through the kitchen. From the kitchen, go straight south. Mind the mugger or the thief. The thief is not aggressive, the mugger is, however. And we will need to look on our minimap for the Varrock wall where there is an outcrop. go towards it, and in there you'll find a ladder going down. Do so, and here is the Phoenix Gang hideout. Let's talk to the man, level 30, and select option 1. I know who you are. Then select option 1 again that you would like to offer your services. And after you've selected that second option 1, he will ask you to do a little favor, which is to get some intelligence from the Black Arms Gang. But since we already have the scroll from Johnny the Beard, after this conversation is over, let's talk to him again to gain access to the Phoenix Gang. And then we are almost done with the Phoenix Gang part of this video. Alright, let's talk to the man again. Trade the scroll for 2 keys. The first key is to gain access to the Phoenix Gang weapon store, and the second key is to gain access into the Phoenix Gang hideout. Next, let's enter their hideout by using the second key on the door to unlock it, and then go into the most southeastern room, the most southeastern bedroom. In the southeastern corner, you'll find a chest. Open it, and then right-click and search, and you'll find the shield half of Arrav. Next, we will need to trade this to the Black Arms Gang. But what we will definitely need to trade over is the first key that we've gotten from the bouncer of the Phoenix Gang. So now it is time for the Black Arms Gang. Let's trade your Phoenix Gang member and trade over the key that you've gotten from the bouncer, and maybe also the shield left half of the shield of Arrav. So for the Black Arms Gang, what you will need is the key from the Phoenix Gang member that gives us access to the Phoenix Gang weapon store. And to be able to get this key, you will need to have a friend or an alt that can also do this quest together with you and is able to defeat a Combat 10 and do the part for the Phoenix Gang to be able to gain this key. Once you have this key, what you also need is a weapon, food, and maybe some armor to be able to kill a Combat 25 that has a max hit of 3. Where you can start the Shield of Arrav quest as a Black Arms Gang member is the same location as the Phoenix Gang member, which is located in the most northern room of the Varrock Castle, in the library. Let's talk to Reldo and select option 1 that you're in search of a quest. Then, after speaking to Reldo, we will need to search the second most northwestern bookcase. Right-click on it, and then select the first option, which should be Search if you're playing RuneScape Classic, or Examine if you play 2001Scape. Once you have this book, let's head to the southern gate of Varrock. Here, around the alleyway just south of the Varrock sword shop, there you'll find Charlie the Tramp. Talk to him and select option 4. Is there anything down this alleyway? And then select option 2. Do you think that they will let me join? After the conversation with the tramp is over, head into the alleyway, going west, and go inside. There you'll find a Comet 21 unaggressive thief and the NPC called Catherine. Let's talk to Catherine and select option 1, 2, 1, 1, 1. The first option being that I've heard that you are the Black Arm Gang. Then select option 2, that you've heard it from the tramp outside. Then select option 1, that you want to become a member of the Black Arm Gang. Then select option 1 again. Well, you could give me a try, can't you? And then once again option 1, okay, no problem. And once you've said that, we'll need to head east and fight the Comet 25, which has a max hit of 3. But you can kinda cheese this boss fight. What you'll also need is the weapon store key that you've gotten from the Phoenix Gang. If you do not have this key, then you'll first need to make an alt account or have a friend to do the first part of this guide. Once you have the key, some food and the means to kill that Comet 25, let's head southeast to the most southeastern part of Varrock. There, south of the rune shop of Aubrey, turn your camera south and use the weapon store key on the door. And then head inside. Next, climb upstairs. And there you'll find the 2 crossbows that you will need, as well as the weapon master. To be able to pick up both crossbows, you'll first have to defeat the Comet 25. If you do not have any food, armor, or melee combat stats over 20, then this fight could become difficult. And if so, I suggest to attack him using magic. Then quickly climb down the ladder, or exchange 3 hits and then walk away from the fight and climb down the ladder. Then climb back up, cast another spell, quickly climb downstairs or exchange 3 hits, and then cast another spell. And do this until the weapon master is defeated. Once you've defeated the weapon master, pick up the 2 Phoenix crossbows. Let's go back downstairs, use the weapon store key on the door to unlock it, and then go west back to the Black Arms Gang. Watch out for the mugger though. You don't really want to die from this mugger if you're trying to escape from the boss fight and you're trying to get some cabbages as food from the house just south of the Blue Moon Inn. That would be bad. Continue going west back to Catherine to deliver the Phoenix crossbows. Alright, let's talk to Catherine. And we're able to join their gang. Open the door and then climb up the stairs. Next, go south, around, and into the small room. Ah, balls. And into the small room. Oh, not again. In there you'll find a cupboard. Open it, then search, and you'll find the shield half. The second one. Once you have this, let's go back downstairs, and we'll need to meet up with the Phoenix gang member. Once you've met up with your Phoenix gang member, let's head northeast to the museum located east of the Varrock castle. And in there, one of the two, either the Phoenix gang member or the Black Iron gang member, will need to have both the broken shield halves. So either the Phoenix gang member will need to trade it over to the Black Iron gang, or vice versa. Once one account has both the shield halves, that account will need to talk to the curator, and he will trade over the 2 shield halves for 2 certificates. And these certificates you will need to trade over with your Phoenix gang member. Let's give the Phoenix gang member also its reward by trading over 1 certificate. Next, to claim our reward, which is 600 coins and a quest point, we will need to head into the Varrock castle by simply going straight west. Let's go inside of the castle and enter the most southeastern room. In there, we will find King Rold. Let's talk to the king to complete our quest. Congratulations, you've completed Shield of Arrav quest. You are awarded with 3 quest points and 600 coins. Subscribe, rate, and comment. Okay, thanks, bye.